good team. I think the guys come to work every day. We have a goal of just winning every game, going 1-0 every week, and every day we come to practice just working towards that goal. Spring ball, there's going to be ups and downs, but you come every day and just be mature in the way you attack. Be mature in the way that you practice, and I think you can't go wrong coming out of spring ball just making progress each and every day.
How would you describe Bill Busch?
Yeah, Coach Busch, I really like the guy. He's a little bit fiery. You'll know when you do something wrong, but you also know when you do something right, and that's a really big positive to him. He's done a really good job helping me out with my transition here, and I couldn't be more thankful for the guy, and I'm really excited to be playing for him.
What are objectives for you this spring? Are there technical things at all, or is it more just fitting in and learning the program?
Getting comfortable with the team. Coming from Montana, it's a lot different atmosphere. It's more big time, I'd say. So the more team punt reps I can get, just calming myself down back there and being able to work on my consistency, focusing in on the ball, focusing in on my drop, and I think that's the biggest thing, is just getting reps with the team since it's a new spot. Just getting used to it.
One of the things Coach Busch talked about with you, we're from Montana, weather like this doesn't bother you that much?
Yeah, we actually got some good work outside today, 30, 40 mile an hour gusts, and we're out there punting the ball in the wind, getting fired up, because hopefully that'll be about the worst we'll play in probably. So, hitting 35, 30-yard punts into that stuff, that works real well for us. Because that's about all you can expect, going in the wind like that. But coming from Montana, it's nothing really new, and I've been really blessed to be in the position that I'm in.
How's there to be said for kicking in bad weather conditions?
It's not kicking at Arizona State, but I think it's real fun. I think it presents new challenges, and I think coaches around the league know that. I think that the Big Ten has some of the best punters year in and year out, because the weather presents a new kind of challenge for them, and the more I can go out and get work in those elements, the better I'll be coming out of it. So I'm just really excited to be in the spot I'm at.
How did you know this was more big time? When was the moment you realized that, this is different from Montana?
Probably when I got 8 million Twitter followers, the day I committed, and everyone wanting to interview me, and then obviously coming out here and seeing the facilities, the new facility being built, stadium, you could just tell that there's a ultimate support here, and my wife and I have been super blessed with the reach, people reaching out to us and facilitating needs that we had coming in through this process.
Is there a sense of you're basically tasked with being a good punter? Is there somebody who coaches you that's working through? Is Busch doing that, or are you kind of doing yourself?
My coaches at one-on-one kicking are the best dudes in the world. I had a chance to fly down to Alabama and train with them last week over spring break. Okay. He helps me with my tune-ups, helps me change my technique, get better each and every day. And the more I can work with him, the more confident I feel. And Coach Busch has a relationship with those guys too. Okay. So there's constant communication. They all are on the same page. Coach Busch knows what to expect out of me, knows how to coach me well. And then these kicking coaches that I work with, know what technique I need to keep working on, shortening my steps, consistently dropping the ball every situation I'm in. And the more team reps I can get here, I think the better I'll be at that.
Who's the snapper right now for you?
We've got 4 guys competing. They rotate each and every day. Brady's been throwing the ball back pretty good. Piper, Kentucky, those guys are all working every day. There's no set starter right now, and we're just here to compete and see who comes out on top. Towards the end of spring ball and summer.
What do you look for in a snapper, guys that you have to work with?
Yeah, I think we're at a pretty high level here with all the guys, so they're all kind of throwing back pretty good snaps. All the dudes are really good dudes. I think when you look in a snap, you're just looking for a location, ideally about right hip, and you're just looking for a spiral, pretty much every time, not ducks, being thrown back there.
Have you had any interesting NIL?
I've had a couple opportunities, yeah. I've been fortunate enough to work with this dentist in town, and I'm hoping to get some more, because I gotta find a way to pay for my wife's school too, so that's what we're working on. Yeah.
How'd you find the dentist? How did the dentist
find me? Yeah, that's more of the question there. I don't know. He just going to set up a little commercial and kick away tooth decay with Nebraska punters. Yeah, what it is? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I've heard worse. So how do you feel like you've been punting so far in camp?
I've done okay. Didn't get off to the start that I was hoping for. It was a new environment. I came in off a little bit of personal time off because of some family things. But today was a really good day, and on practice before today, Friday, Saturday before spring break, I've done a lot better. You know, I'm really starting to get my confidence back, starting to get the drop back. And I hit the ball really well today, and I was really happy with that. And, you know, I'm really excited here in Nebraska. There's more guys, and so we've got more competition at the punting spot, and it just pushes me each day to get better and better, you know, putting in extra time, you know, to work for the guys to my left and my right every day.
Sorry if you've been asked this, but is there any chip on your shoulder like, hey, I can do this at the big time level?
A little bit, yeah. I'd say that coming from Montana, it's the same size field, but I'd say that at a program like this, there's a little bit more pressure. And I'd say the way that you can handle that on and off the field is a big testament to what kind of punter you can be. So if I come in here, you know, just be an outstanding guy on and off the field, and hopefully to perform to the level that I, you know, been fortunate enough to be able to in the past, I think that'll do myself and others on the team. You know, we'll get some good compliments and things coming in from that.
What motivates you to perform at such a high level? Because I hear you talking about that.
Yeah, I just think coming into the facility each and every day and seeing the guys to my left and my right, they just work so hard, and that just motivates me to, you know, work as hard as I can too. I'm not a guy who likes losing at anything. I'm pretty competitive. You know, if we go to the putt-putt course, I better win, or else, you know, I'm going to be pissed at myself. And I think coming out here, Nebraska, we're trying to get things back on top. And if I can be an elite punter for our team, I think that'll help us a lot in our, you know, ascending climb back to the top.